This video documents cove base and floor treatment using epoxy, silica, and polyaspartic. Before the installation, necessary surface preparation included diamond grinding to remove old residues and shot blasting to remove the grinding dust. Before the process starts, an air compressor is set up and ready to run. The hopper gun that will be used to broadcast the quartz sand is prepared. To begin the process, the cove base is primed with an epoxy. The idea is to seal the absorbent surface. Being that the cove was troweled in place, the sand mix that makes up the cove is very absorbent. Therefore, a primer coat is required in order to seal that absorbent sand. Following the primer coat, the adhesive coat is applied. While wet, the quartz is applied through the hopper gun. The air compressor provides the necessary air pressure to give a uniform spray pattern of the quartz. Rather than having to broadcast the quartz, the air compressor and hopper gun makes it a much easier, more efficient process. This process is more efficient and uniform than a hand broadcast system. The final result is a quartz broadcasted cove base. The base resin is 100% solids epoxy. Installation is typical by squeegee spreading at a coverage rate of 100 square foot a gallon or plus or minus 16 mils. Because the cove is already done, the edges are cut in carefully. Also being done with care is cutting in around the floor drains. Working as a team, the installers are sure to cover all the floor as uniformly as possible. Following the squeegee is a rolling process that helps to flatten the epoxy of any ridges, relaxes it, and encourages trapped air to escape. Immediately following the epoxy placement, 2040 silica is broadcast over the wet resin. This is done to the point of full saturation. Full coverage should yield a result that is free of any dark or wet spots. Silica consumption for this particular floor is approximately 150 pounds to cover 200 square feet. The floor is then left to cure overnight. After bulk silica removal by leaf blower and shovel, the remaining silica is removed by vacuum. Starting the process of top coating, the edges are coated first by polyaspartic. Then the floor is started with the same resin. While the polyaspartic is spread by squeegee, the cove is again addressed to keep its coating coverage uniform. This ensures the same finish on cove and floor. Following the squeegee spreading, a roller is used to relax and make uniform what serves as the final top coat. Coating coverage is approximately 200 square foot per gallon, or plus or minus 8 mils. And that's about it. Cove base and floor treatment by epoxy, silica, and polyaspartic.